Welcome, everyone, to University Stadium, home to the Lobos of the University of New Mexico, and the fans here are fired up for this clash. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the New Mexico Lobos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback checking off. Going up top on first down. That's reeled in, it's Moses. Show him a little juke, and he's up to the 30 before he's stopped. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistake...
Intercepted. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. He'll toss it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Cowboys are moving quickly down the field. The give to the fullback. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Kept it on the ground on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Looking for a gap. It's Moses. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Caught over the middle. It's Wells. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second down coming up. They'll give it to the back. Tackled after picking up the first down.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
A run up the middle is stuck for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and
he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, David.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Feeling some heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. They'll go to the ground. Now they've got breathing room, got 6 all the way out to the 20. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. On the run, it's Moses. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Well, this head coach is clearly sending a message. Not sure what it is, but he's going for it close to his own end zone. Looking to the big tight end. Got it past the marker. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Makes one man miss.
The ball carried by the fullback.
6th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Here comes the option. The pitch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Wells. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
I love when they sneak the big fella out of the backfield, usually blocking so much. Nice job with a little play action, slide and give him the rock.
He'll do it himself. Now the toss. At the 40, there he goes. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
Well, on that 4th down, if they don't get it, the head coach is at the podium after the game with some explaining to do. That's not the situation. You're expecting them to run the football, but the gamble pays off.
It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Finds a tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage, and he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush, he didn't hurry, he took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Wyoming! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They've been the height of efficiency here in the 1st half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the 1st half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Pollock, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too, before this defense gets to go in at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the 2nd half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Trying to get to him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking for room. It's Moses. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Wyoming.
Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime.
Wyoming, 17. New Mexico, 0.
Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Give to the running back. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Got room on the return. The 10. Touchdown, Lobo. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads it left. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. Back to the line after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 37. On the option. Fighting off the defender. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. With the catch, it's Moses. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. They'll run the option. And that one falls incomplete. First down here for the offense. Power football with the run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Release to the back. And his throw is incomplete. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. The option look. Now the pitch. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. At the 45. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down.
First down for the offense.
Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Tight end finds a soft spot. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Cowboys have this offense rolling. Gonna run it. It's Moses.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, and he's shown you a little bit of everything today. Shows you why he's a really good back, and the line's paved some holes, and he's right at 99 yards. And the way this game's going with the lead, he's going to get a few more touches, break that century mark, and when you do, you have a great chance of winning football games.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? Catch in the middle. It's Wells. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Quarterback on the keeper. Now the pitch. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And as they come to the line, they have the lead and they have the clock on their side. 1st and goal. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking for a crease. It's Moses. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Wyoming.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. And the Cowboys are in the red zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Wyoming, 27, New Mexico, 10.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.